What is up, my friends? What is going on? It is Wednesday, the 22nd. Guys, we are almost done with this month here in just a couple of days. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving. We're going to be jumping on into a lot of food and a lot of turkey and a lot of alcohol. Cheers, my friends. Cheers. Old fashioned for you. Mm, love it, love it, love it. Guys, today we're going to be jumping on into the topic at hand, like I posted up in there. It's going to be talking about Kujira, the Zephyr protocol, Neutron, Celestia, Akash, Bitcoin, obviously, and what has happened for the crypto markets over the past 48 hours with Binance, CZ, yada, yada, yada. Before I do, I got to give you a humongous channel sponsor. Shout out to the one and only Kujira.network, guys. Absolutely love Kujira.network. They are the blockchain for real yield, a decentralized ecosystem for protocols, builders, and Web3 users seeking sustainable fintech. Excuse me. Absolutely. What's up, JR? Absolutely love K. It messed me up. You messed me up. I absolutely love Kujira.network. Cheers, Dove. Cheers, Kujira ecosystem, Kujira community. Really, really love what you guys are doing. Pathfinders. That's what I would call them, guys. Pathfinders. They're trailblazers. They're just leading the pack, leading the way. Absolutely love what they're doing within the ecosystem, within the crypto landscape, for that matter. So for that, guys, cheers, my friends. I hope you guys do tremendous things going forward because you've already done huge beneficial works in our space thus far. Give me 1 second. Actually, let me kick off. I noticed the other day I had this background thing floating. And like whenever I would cut in and out of sharing screens, like it always would mess me up. So let me take that off real quick. JR, I hope your night's going well. Guys, also do me a huge favor, like, subscribe, retweet, share. It goes a long way with getting this content out there for people to digest. None of this is financial advice. This is just me sharing my 2 cents about what's happening in my life and in my view of what's going on in the crypto landscape. So again, just food for thought for you to digest. Hopefully it's beneficial for you going forward, not financial advice. The first thing I want to go into, guys, cheers to Kuji. The first thing I want to get into, guys, though, is Zephyr, is the Zephyr protocol. Let me actually share some price action with you guys real quickly, and let's talk about that. The Zeph token now is up to 47.50. Huge gains. Nothing but just upside. So yes, we've had a little bit of downside, a little bit of sellers, which are smart people selling it. But guys, basically from the low here in October 22nd, not even, but yeah, a month ago, 31 days ago, we were at a low of around $1.89. $1.89 a month ago. That is insane. I don't care what anybody says about the Zeph token, about the Zeph protocol, about this scammy. There's too many people shilling it. The team is undoxed and all, or not undoxed. The team is unknown. They're not doxed. Say whatever you want. I don't care. The only thing I care about is what's on that chart right there. And I'll be very honest with you. I mean, don't get me wrong. I do care about fundamentals. 2,494%. Let me repeat that for you one more time, okay? Let me repeat that for you one more time. In a month's time, my friends, you have seen 2,517%, give or take just a few little bitty moves up and or down, but 2,517% on the charts if you were in a month ago on this protocol. So anybody that says all this back and forth about it's scammy, all this other stuff, none of that matters if you're realizing profits consistently on your bags, on your holdings, on your positions. Guys, I know a lot of winners. I know a lot of people that just became huge winners in less than a month. Don't tell me that there's not opportunities out there if you're paying attention, right? Life-changing opportunities, guys. Life-changing opportunities for the people who are actually paying attention to the markets, guys. That's an insane move in the crypto landscape. Now, again, just so you guys know, we're looking at things right now currently on the 4-hour time frame for the Zeph token. This is the MEXC chart. So just going to throw that out there, guys. But in less than a month, 25 100% gains on the charts. Guys, hold on one second. Let me just, I didn't make this move, but if I would have made, because I'm doing math and I have been drinking just a little bit, if I would have made my average move, which I did not. I'm going to be very honest with you. I like speculating because, sometimes it's fun to Monday night quarterback, even though it's Wednesday. Let's just say I would have made my regular move, which again, I didn't. $25,000 times 2,500% on $25,000. Sometimes you just want to go kick yourself. This is one of those times. I would never have done it. I would never have done it. Would never have done it. To be very transparent, very honest with you guys, would never have done it. No way. But I know a lot of people who have, and I know a lot of people who are, really throwing out flack, whether it's warranted or not. All of that's negated when there is actually people who put $25,000 into this and are sitting on multiple digit returns, right? Like, just something to think about. Who knows? All of this could be a scam. All of it could be. I love when people say those things. All of this could be a scam. Absolutely, all of this could be a scam, and all of it could go to zero. Especially what we've been seeing with regulatory actions taken by our central governments, right? Like our governments, do not want what's in our best interest. They want what's in their best interest. And I promise you, all of this could quite realistically just go down the gutter real fast at any given moment. Anyways, so people that spend their time just being super negative and bearish, while I get it, maybe I don't get you. Do you want to be a winner? Because that's winner stuff right there. That's winner stuff right there if I've ever seen it. Winner, chicken dinner. That's like early Bitcoin returns kind of winning, right? Happening right there. For Thanksgiving. I was telling my wife I meant to do it earlier. I was running around doing a bunch of stuff. I love doing these shows. I love, talking, obviously. But yeah, happy bull market. Yeah, thank you for the well wishes. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody watching, and also welcome bull market, guys. $48.12 as we make this video right now for the Zephyr token. One other thing I wanted to get into, right? Because right now there's really no. I'll be very honest with you. There's nothing you can say about TA right now that's gonna make a lick of sense, other than maybe 50-day moving average. Obviously you can't really play longer time frames or whatnot, but 50-day moving average on the daily time frame is where I would look. Now, I'm just being real with you. I don't think it's going to come down to here, which is about $8, give or take. I don't know, it's just been running. I will say I can pull up for you guys right now. We do have a red dot, but we do have positive money flow, right? This again on the daily time frame, and the trend is still our friend until it's not. Every single day for the past since the 9th, we have had the body of these Japanese Hakanashi candles engulfing the day before. We're also seeing, not every day, but we're seeing the majority of the wick highs being higher than the day before. So it's very interesting. We're seeing a lot of people jump on the bandwagon when it comes to Zephyr as well. And a lot of people are throwing out numbers like $100. Some people are being super moon boying and even saying, potentially even $1,000. How crazy would that be? Don't think that it can't happen, because we've seen it happen before. And let me remind you where we've seen that within the Terra Luna ecosystem. Do not think that same narrative, that same D-Jenny stuff can't happen again. I think people are just waiting for an opportunity for it to happen. And oh boy, will you kick yourself if you see that opportunity and you later realize, oh, I could have done it. Under $2. $2, guys. How much we would have had? I'm just going to do some dumb stuff right here. The average person. Well, let's just say that this is simple math. I don't know why I'm doing this. Um, oops, excuse me. Excuse me again. Sorry. The average person could have bought. Oops, oops, oops. God bless it. Uh, you could have bought 500, 500 at $2, and now that 500, my friends, like it just makes me so. I gotta cut my hair too. I feel like I'm looking really old. 500 Zeph tokens at $2, my friends, would have got you right now because I've been drinking. I'm gonna do this with my calculator. Oh my gosh, $1,000 basically would have netted you about $23,875. That's insane. That's insane. I just feel sick to my stomach. Sick to my stomach sometimes on the opportunities that get missed. But I'm not going to sit here and dwell on it. Or am I? Because I'm making content about it. Let us not forget there may be someone trying to scam you. Do your own research. Yes, definitely do your own research. Do your due diligence. There definitely could be somebody that's scamming. And don't take my word for it. Don't over risk things either, right? Like don't overextend. Don't get out of your comfort zone. I mean, maybe a little bit, but don't bet everything you have on it because it could definitely all go to zero. Guys, let me actually talk to you guys really quickly about something. I put out a video the other day about how to mine the Zephyr protocol using CloudMos on Akash. A lot of people think, well, first and foremost, probably one of my best videos this whole entire bear market. Like easily on Twitter, on our live stream, we had over 13,000 views on it. YouTube, not so much, but Twitter definitely we had a lot of support there. So again, thank you for watching it. In any case, I got a lot of messages as well from people saying that it was beneficial because they were able to set up their own miners for the Zeph protocol. Because I know some of these people are in the United States and they can't go buy the Zeph token because it's on MEXC and all these other places only, and they can't go there, right? So the only other way if they really want to get in and not break any real rules is mine it. You can mine it, right? So that's what kind of like I wanted to share just some options. I'm not telling you guys to do anything, so like cut corners or definitely do anything illegal. But that's kind of where I was coming from when I made that video. I just wanted to show what Akash and CloudMos could do, as well as how to mine this protocol using that option in the Cosmos ecosystem. In any case, a lot of people reached out with questions about like how are you able to make this profitable right now? And I'll go ahead and just bring it up real quick actually, because yeah, it's right now. I'll be very honest with you guys. Right now, it's probably really hard to find a profitable provider on CloudMos because there's only so many providers on that platform right now. So they definitely need more providers on that platform to be offering compute power so that they can mine. With that being said, let me go ahead and give me a second. I'm going to go ahead and bring up um, my mining for you guys to see here. Excuse me. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Let me share it with you guys here. Stop screen sharing. Let me bring this up real quick. Deployments. Hopefully you guys can see this. Can you guys see this? Here we go. Yeah. There we go. All right, I'm sharing with you guys my deployment. This is the one that we set up in that video the other day. Now, if you guys can see here, I bid to run for this mining setup for my personal wallet, 31 CPUs on CloudMos, right? I'm using 10, a little over 10 gigabytes, and not a lot of storage. It's just 6.29 for storage. But yeah, you see my setup here. Then when I did it, it's only costing me because I locked it in. The bid was for $28.14. So again, guys, it's fairly cheap when I set this up, and I was trying to show people as the narrative was picking up, you know, how to do this quickly. And I can just keep adding more funds and running and running and running and running until my funds run out. I got 27 days on this right now. The logs on this, let me kind of show you guys. This is my compute power right here. or this is my hash rate, I should say. It's the max hash rate right now is up to 8,457. 8,457. Now, if you go to the profitability calculator that maybe you know what, this would be better if I actually stop screen sharing and share with you guys my entire screen here instead of just the application. Give me one second. Entire screen. Yeah. So here you go. Here's the entire screen. I'm getting crazy on me, right? You can just go down here, and all of this was in that video the other day. You can just go down here and you can plug in what your hash rate is, and you can see that my monthly earning is right now with what's happening with price action and stuff like that. Right, all of this is volatile. All of this goes up and down. But right now, I'm expected to make $64.60 with the current price of the Zephyr token just on this one setup, right? Using cloud modes. So everybody that I know, you guys are frustrated because you guys are like, why is it? I can't find anything that's under this amount or whatnot. I'll be honest with you, it takes a lot of variable manipulations. So when you go in and you're actually loading all that stuff per the information I showed you guys the other day, you're gonna have to kind of like play with that. I was able to find a bid for $28.14 the other day that ended up giving me 8,400, a little bit over 8,400 hash rate, which is good, super good, right? And I did this on 3 different miners, 3 different setups. I didn't get $28 for each one of these, but I was able to set it up for each one of them. So it's really hard, guys, because like you can go to providers here and you can see right now that there's not a lot of CPU providers. Like look at these right here. This is what we're running into. This is the problem. Right now, the ones that have that's been audited, that have good uptime, that have the CPUs that ideally you'd like to use for this mining algorithm, they're pretty much bought up. Like this one right here, Europlots has out of 634 CPUs offered, 603 are already at work. Or yeah, 603. And then you can see here, this next one in Chicago has 42, but 39 are already bid out for. This one right here, which I think no, this is like New Jersey. Yeah, it's New Jersey. You can see again all of what they have to offer. Now you don't know the specs, but you can see what they have to offer. The gist of what I'm trying to say though is they don't have enough of them. They don't have enough of them. So with that being said, I will say, you can always, if you can't get into the mining part of it, but you actually have some compute, some hardware laying around, why don't you actually look into becoming a provider? You could also look into becoming a provider and getting your own rates as well. Like, right? Like there's multiple ways to make a profit, to make a yield in this ecosystem with this narrative. So just kind of want to throw it out there. But I get it, guys. Right now, you're going to have to kind of like, it's competitive. You're going to have to spend some time. This morning alone, it took me almost like over 4 hours to set one of them up because I kept playing with, am I doing 32? Am I doing 24 CPUs? Because all of those things are going to change the bid rates for what you're asking or what you're submitting, right? So like the amount of CPUs, the amount of memory that you're asking to use, and you don't have to really change too much storage because it's not a heavy storage demanding algorithm. But those other variables are going to come into a huge they're going to come into play when you're submitting a bid, when you're getting a bid back, I would say actually. So yeah, just something to think about, guys. I know it's frustrating, but I promise you it can be done. I know a lot of people like they're doubting it, but like proof is in the pudding, right? I'm going to show you guys one more time. This is a deployment that I just did the other day, again with 31 CPUs. Well, it should have been 32. A little over 10 gigabytes of memory and not a lot of storage space. And I'm getting, right around 8,500 hash rate. You see it right here, 8,400, 8,457. It's actually pretty consistent. So yeah, just something to think about, guys. The Zephyr token doing really, really well on the charts. It's at $48 right now. Let's go into Kujira. What's the next one that I'll put on here, though? The next one, what was that? Kujira? I think it was Kujira. And guys, again, if you guys have any questions about any of these things, just let me know in the chat. I don't know where you are, but if you're in YouTube, let me know in chat. Definitely hit that like button, share, subscribe if you haven't already. We try to put out content as much as we possibly can, giving you guys our thoughts about what's happening out there. So I really would appreciate it if you guys did. Um, with that being said, let me go on into Kujira. Kujira, again, channel sponsor of ours, so I'm a little bit biased. Please keep that in mind when I say these things. But Kujira is actually just building and building and building and building. They're probably one of the most bullish teams in the Cosmos ecosystem by far for me personally that I know of and that I interact with on a day-to-day basis. Like these guys just ship. Everyone is biased toward Kujira. Yeah, everyone is biased. What's up, Joe? What's up, man? I saw you on Because Bitcoin, by the way. That was cool. Super, super cool. The Nutsack token, the NSTK token, though, guys, I even put this out there. I was like, I'm going to defend this level right here, right? I put it out there not too long ago. So I was going to defend at 0.05, little under 0.06. You can see even the small little bids that I have right now, right here. Not big, right? But I do have a decent amount right now. But this is just like, I guess I can actually just cancel these. Let me just cancel these. I don't even need these small little stuff, these dust things right here. I do have a decent bag though of this token now, and I'm absolutely loving it. I'll be honest with you guys, I'm absolutely loving this as well. From where the average was that I bought it at these highs, and I thought, to be honest with you, I thought I was an idiot because I bought these highs right here, and then it started coming down, and I was like, oh, and then I reinforced myself again. But from this point where I bought it, guys, I'm up 141%. I'm up 141% again. Like, I wouldn't fade the Kujira team. I just wouldn't. Like, you never know. Practice proper risk management. You know, again, I love Dead. I love the team. They've done right by me thus far. They've been proving themselves, in my humble opinion, to the ecosystem thus far. But, you know, like everything, there's always risk. So manage your risk very, very accordingly. Let's look at a couple other things. Like we have Wink right now up 37.66% as well on the charts. That's amazing. We're on the 4-hour time frame. From guys, here's the theme. Here's the theme for Kujira coins that have launched. And I'm only on the featured right now, guys. Little Kujira's up on their platform over 6%. Let me go into the other like very popular ones. Manta even up 3.54. But look at Manta's chart. Like this is what I want to show you guys. Remember, we're on the 4-hour time frame. Every single chart that has got a lot of like not all of them, but every single chart that you know of probably within the Kujira ecosystem. What does it look like to you? It looks crazy bullish. Like from here to here, that's 695%. This was back in 6/9 of this year. Not long, a little like what June. I had to get I've been drinking. That's not that far from where we are now. That wasn't that long ago. Let's look at Wink. Like I said, it's up 37. Look at this chart. When in doubt, zoom out. Look at this chart. You know, that's insane. That is an insane up from the bottom of these lows here to where they are right now. 1700% up on the chart right now. Pack it and smoke it. Like that's like local. Let's look at local. Local. I don't even know what local is. Local, even though it's dipped down, is up 43% today. Today. Even with all this volatility here, this is the 4-hour time frame, right? Even with all this volatility right here, let's just be, for God's sake, let's be real. From the low here to where you're at right here, you're still up 746%. Low liquidity, though, you can do that, right? Let's go from the low to the tops of where they were on average. That's 1931. It's insane. And now people are saying, like, they have the audacity to fade the NSTK token. Maybe. I'm just saying maybe. But at the same time, if all we could go by is averages and statistics, and probabilities of what's happened in the past, like if I'm a betting man, I wouldn't bet against it. I don't even know. I don't even, to be honest with you, I don't know what Wink is. I don't know what local is. I don't know. I really wish, I was saying this before, I really wish when you hovered over them like you did here, it would kind of like give you a brief pop-up, explanation of like what it is. It should. And then maybe like lead you to the link on ICI or Interchain Info or something like that of like the write-up of what it is. But regardless, though, there comes a point that, especially if you're a trader, not so much like I like to talk and call myself an investor, right? Not so much for me as an investor, but as a trader, who cares what it is? Who cares? Because that's all we ever do is play with other people's liquidity, right? To benefit us. We're all bad guys. I used to say this a lot earlier on. Like, we're all wolves looking to prey on weak, injured lambs in the market, right? To be a winner, you have to be capitalizing on somebody else's loss or somebody else's perceived win because they're just selling it at whatever they're perceiving it to be a win, right? If it appreciates more, though, is it a loss? I don't know. It's literally like, we're all taking advantage of the seller is what I'm trying to say. Like, so we're all bad guys. We're all playing with other people's liquidity. That's what we all doing. Right? Right. Like, so I don't know. Absolutely love Kujira. Let's take a look at the Kujira token in itself here, but actually let's take a look at it on USDC. And let's see what we can see right here. The funny thing is we're now finding a range here. Again, we're on the 4-hour time frame on Kujira's Fin order book. And this is insane to kind of watch as well. Again, just from the lows here. Oh my gosh. From the lows, right, to here, where we're at right now, 451%. Insane. I really do think, so long as Kujira, always caveats, so long as the Kujira team, they keep producing what they've been producing, and that so far has just been home run after home run after home run, kind of harder as that, expectation bar gets set higher and higher and higher with every successful thing that you do. I guess all you would have to do, though, is just be consistent. And I saw recently where they put out a couple of tweets about, what's happening on their platform. I think what they were saying, I don't have it like readily available with right now because I'm just not prepared, is they were saying that they're relaying on their blockchain is going to be becoming much easier for the common person, for the common retail individual. And so that's super, super cool and awesome to hear about. You might not be thinking like that's all that impressive. I'm telling you right now, in the Cosmos ecosystem, the people that run relaying services all do it at a loss. And so to fix those underlining issues, especially for our ecosystem, is super, super bullish and super, super cool. What's up, Chicken Tacos? What's up, man? So yeah, that's what I got for Kujira, guys. Don't fade the funk for Kujira. They're absolutely murdering it. Let me go in. What's the next one? Neutron. Actually, Neutron. Guys, the other, oh my gosh, what happened with CZ, and what happened, recently with the SEC and Binance and all this other stuff. Guys, I bought on that when everybody else just not even 24 hours ago was fudding. It's like, oh, we're gonna go here, it's over. Everybody, so you saw that little panic sell. It wasn't even that bad, to be very honest with you, though. I bought. I didn't get to. You guys understand? I'm a U.S. citizen. I had to buy my entry into this stuff, right? Neutron, DYDX, TIA. I didn't get none of this stuff. So I was waiting for an opportunity for a pullback, guys. We're on the daily time frame right now. Let me go to Neutron. I was. Oh, you guys can't see it. I was realistically trying to wait for this zone right here, but I was watching momentum. I was watching the RSIs and whatnot. Right here on the daily time frame. Today we have a green trigger buy dot on Market Zephyr B on the daily time frame. And we have a little bit too early with everything else. And we have a go sign right there, right? We had really, really big engulfing candle for Neutron, which is, I will say fundamentally, I don't know too much, but like the TA is all I'm talking about today. Right? The wick high on the previous candle on the previous day, we bodied that with the price action today. Definitely wicked higher than that. So that's bullish. That's a lot. That's a very bullish thing to do on the price action on the charts. Now, is it going to play out? I don't know, but it was super bullish, right? I got in with that narrative with the FUD when everybody's panicking and fearful. I was like, I'm going to just buy because I don't think I'm going to get 36 cents. I just don't think I'm going to get it. I don't think I'm going to get 33 cents. I'm just going to buy first filler buy. Nothing crazy, but I was so happy because, again, before today's candle closed or before today's price action closed for traditional markets, like you saw them rallying, guys. It was up percent-wise on the charts, double digits for Neutron, DYDX, and TIA. It was like that throughout the board for a lot of crypto assets. And I sold. I got in, hit my triple plus play. Now I have some free and clear Neutron, and I feel so good for doing so. So good for doing so, guys. Neutron's price action looks really, really good. DYDX, same thing. The price action on the body of the candle did not engulf the previous day's wick high, but still looking really, really good. We did come into that range that I was showing you guys here, that first dotted line, and I told you, like, I wanted to buy 291, first filler buy, 4x4, right? That's what I want to buy right there. I'm going to buy it. I bought it, and I hit it to a T so far. Hit it to a T from that line. Again, not giving you guys financial advice, but I'm going to share it with you, and you do it with what you want. Like, I'm not responsible for it, but from there to here, I'm up 20% in a day on that position. Now, granted, I took profits when it traveled higher, just a smidget higher. I've already taken my profits. I got my initial out. I have a smidget of free and clear DYDX now. Absolutely love it. I feel good about myself now, right? I feel super good. I feel like that FOMO that I was having, because I had FOMO. Not gonna lie, I had FOMO. I didn't get the airdrops. I didn't get the Neutron. I didn't get the T. I didn't get to participate in this stuff. I have to buy my entry. So I was kind of like, damn it, I'm getting FOMO. So I had to buy it. And I fulfilled, I scratched my itch here. And I'm telling you, that first zone of a 4x4, that's what it's made for. It's to feel and scratch that itch. It's to fill it out. It's to get that feeling out of you. And I feel really good about it. Love it. Love my old fashioned. Green trigger buy dot, RSI is rounding that 60 line here, or crossing that 60 line. Positive money flow, market Zephyr B, daily time frame, DYDX. That's what I got for you guys. We were going to be talking about Celestia. Actually, I wanted to bring up Celestia on osmosis. Celestia here up 12.66 on osmosis right now. Now, I'm going to open up the expert chart. It's a little different on osmosis. It's not the best, to be very honest with you here. But right now, we're coming up to a level of previous average resistance in the past. Again, we're on the 12 hour, so please keep that in mind, right? We're coming up to a level of previous resistance in the past. It's going to be a little bit volatile here, I would say. I would at least expect it to be here. A little volatile, because now it's at the point of decision-making time, right? Like, are we going to get rejected here, or are we going to overcome our previous lines of which was once resistance for us here on osmosis and overcome that, and now make another push to, again, the next level of resistance, which is right around $7, give or take. Again, we'll find out. I think Tia and Neutron is super. To me, I feel like they're kind of correlated in a way. I'm not going to explain that right now, because, again, just trying to keep it short and sweet, and talk about nothing but price action. But if we break through here, guys, we can make an easy push back up to above $7, and then we got to just wait and see what happens with Tia. Again, I hit my triple plus play with Tia. I've taken out my initial investment. Now I have just a smidge. It's nothing crazy, but I literally have it's just under $100 of free and clear Tia token that I can write out absolutely, I'm telling you, clear as can be. And there's nothing better than holding $100 here, $100 here, $100 here of some just moon bags that are just not tied to any kind of emotion, any kind of risk or anything like that, because I've already taken my initial investment. I've secured my percent profits, and I have some free and clear assets to sit, right? Free and clear. It's a game changer. It is a game changer when you're not locked into all that stuff. Super, super big game changer when it's not locked into that stuff. Chicken Taco says notification pop up suckers. Yeah. Wait, the Chicken Taco is working on some crazy stuff, by the way. Can't wait to help you out with that. But yeah, it feels good, right? JR says Tia shot up like, whoa, this thing in 180 days from now, the modular blockchain innovation. That's and then again, what is it? You have 100, like it's about there. What is like? Oh gosh, guys, how much TIA do I actually have right now? Excuse me. So I have like just under 16 TIA. Nothing crazy. It's nothing crazy to like be excited about, but it's 16 TIA that like, guys, if that goes to $100, like for free and clear stuff, like winner chicken dinner, right? Like, come on now. Not saying it's gonna go to $100, but still, like that's why I like to base it my game, right? Like I like to base it and I like to take my profits, secure my investment, and then like just sit on things, let them be moonbags. It's insane. Let me go off from that real quick. What was the next one we had? We had Celestia. We talked about Tia. We talked about Neutron. We talked about Zephyr. We talked about Kujira. Actually, remind me, Chicken Tacos. I do want to go. I'm sorry, guys. We're going to circle back to Zephyr in a second as well, because I wanted to address a couple of things that I was getting. I got a lot of freaking when 13. This for me. I've never gotten that much views. 13,000 people watched it on Twitter. I had a bunch of people DMing me, like a lot of people DMing, like, and I was like, oh God, I feel like obligated to answer some stuff, and I forgot one. I want to answer it later. Anyway, let's get into Akash real quick. Now, Akash has been like one of my favorite play toys. It sounds so weird. It sounds so naughty. But anybody that's been watching my channel knows I used to like really play the Akash on Bittrex on some of these exchanges quite heavily. I stopped doing it, but Akash right now on the day is up 1.97%. This is the KuCoin chart. Guys, we've been charting this for a long time. So far, average trend line of support holding up as support, guys. And just a couple of days, basically from the Zephyr thing. Look, Akash is up. I'm not saying it is Akash or Zephyr that's pumping it. It's up 82%. It's up 82% in just a couple of in less than 10 days. Insane. And that's not even the Zephyr like protocol narrative thing that, I'm not saying my video is like pumping Akash and stuff like that, but I'm not saying it's not either. But guys, it could have just been this trend line of support here. Like, it feels good. It feels good right now to be sitting in Akash. Shout outs to Greg. Shout outs to Akash. Finally seeing, and I'm just saying, like, another reason why I wanted to make that video the other day is because, again, we're just finally seeing the real use case, the power, and what all these people have been saying about protocols and like blockchains like Akash for forever now in the Cosmos ecosystem. A lot of people have been saying that, not just me. A lot of people in the Cosmos ecosystem have been sharing about Akash and other things and stuff like that for a long, long time. But when you get something like Zephyr protocol that shows and highlights the importance and benefits that something like Akash or Cosmos could provide, that's amazing, because you can't do it now. You can't do that. You can't do that on like the traditional cloud-based servers now. Like what? Gosh, I can't think of it. Why is it slipping my mind? Guys, tell me. Write it down before I have a damn stroke. What's the other club? Everybody was using it for validation and all that other stuff. I'm losing it. Amazon Web Base or anything like that. You can't do that anymore. They've really, thank God. I was going to have a dang stroke on that one, guys. You're going to see a stroke live. AWS, yes. Like, I was going to have a stroke live on the stream. Couldn't think about it. But, like, they really locked that down. So, a permissionless, like, Cosmos, like, we need that kind of stuff, right? Cosmos is about to rip. I hope so. I'll be Gang, baby. Let's go to the freaking moon. JR says, been investing in Cosmos since last bull run when I entered this market. Now I'm educated. Nice, dude. What's up, G Torres? Look at those Manekis. I love it, guys. Absolutely love it. By the way, Maneki V1, we do actually have a Zephyr mining going on. Yes, we do. And here's the crazy thing. Since we've already talked about Akash, we can go back to Zephyr as well. Like, guys, think about this, okay? Think about this. Proof of stake, hedging, and hitching a ride to the power of proof of work, right? Combining the synergies between the two using Akash. That's mind blowing. You're talking about proof of stake. You're getting the best of both worlds. Proof of stake, proof of work. What was that? Pineapple, apple pen. Right? Pineapple, apple pen. Like, what? I'm going to say this again because there's only one. There's only one in my humble opinion. There's only one Cosmos ecosystem protocol that could realistically do this. It'd be really weird to do this, but I'm gonna put it out there anyway. Full disclosure, I'm a nominee for the operation seat for the subDAO that is within the Juno network. So I'm gonna put that out there. But the Juno network, my friends, we could set up using DAO, right? DAO, making a DAO. We could be the largest mining pool ran by a DAO on Zephyr protocol using CloudMos and Akash to do it, using DAO. I'm just saying. Like, people want to innovate. People want to talk about use cases. People want to talk about like real stuff, real yield, like real. What? Think about this. Here's another, it has to be structured correct. But again, so I'm using, I should say we're using, but I'm using personally as well, proof of stake rewards to cover all of this cost right now. All of this cost. And I'm keeping it all in-house, my friends. All in-house. You see it. It's right there. It's right there. $28.31 is all it's taking me to get 84.75 hash rate. Again, I'm in the green already because that hash rate with, again, these variables could change, right? I'm just, for what it is right now, and Zephyr being $40. What is it right now? Actually, let's see. $48, excuse me, while it's pumping up even higher. If you go to the okay, let's refresh this just to be sure we got this right? And let's just go ahead and 85, not kilohash, but hash. I'm taking in 63 USD every month. I'm only paying 28. Juno network, Juno community, hear me out. I'm part of this innovative thing, this so bullish thing that is the charter. We got to wait on a few things because none of this is going to happen. But if you were smart, hedging risk management in play, right? Not throwing all of your cookies in one basket, obviously, right? Taking precautionary measures. We could be a proof of stake, holding hands or fingers with a proof of work. And I'm going to say this, actually really bullish white paper and like fundamentals when it comes to over collateralized, a super duper over collateralized protocol like Zephyr protocol. Have you read the white paper? Yes, there's some concerns. I know, but there's concerns with everything. So get out of here when people say this stuff. We, Juno ecosystem, Juno people, Juno community, Juno network, could literally be making history, holding the fingers or the hands between proof of stake and proof of work and showing people literally as a community, because it's a now, right? With the charter, the Juno ecosystem, the Juno protocol, the Juno smart contract, the Juno network is literally a protocol for the people, by the people, ran by the people, by governance, right? We could literally show the world, and we would never have to risk any kind of fear of government regulation, because there was, knowing what we know, there is no worry about, being a security or being like some kind of like regulatory hammer coming down on us. There was no seed sales. There was no angel investors. There was none of that. Yeah, we had our problems, but there was none of that, which is the bigger thing to highlight, right? That's insane. You can use NiceHash as a pool and get paid in BTC. I'm just saying. There's multiple options. Could you imagine, imagine the Juno network does something like that? Highlighting. People used to say all the time, oh, Juno is just a DAO protocol. Imagine the Juno network coming from where we've come from, where we were, where we are now, highlighting the power, the technicals of DAO, the strength of governance and community being ran transparently, and the strengths of proof of stake merging with proof of work. Oh my God. I'm having a brain orgasm right now just thinking about it. I'm just saying. And then again, remember the side effects of what we're doing too. We're also showing the utility of Akash, the utility of something like CloudMos, the utility of Juno, the utility of Zephyr, the utility of blockchain through and through, because you could get Bitcoin. You could go into other states. You could do whatever you want. Whatever you want, my friends. Like, oh, let me have another one. This is why I get paid the big bucks. I don't get paid the big bucks. Not, at least not from streaming and stuff like that. I'm just saying. Anyway, guys, imagine this. Look. Imagine. Let's play a game. Chicken tacos. Let's just say, oh, you found a thing, the Windows workaround. Oh, let's do it. Was super easy. Oh, let's do it. Let's play a game. Imagine if the Juno network, actually, how much does the Juno, how much, let's go to MintScan. Is it on MintScan? How much do we have right now when it comes to Juno? You know what I mean? Right now, let's just say in the treasure, with what we got. If we were to buy like $100,000 worth, like let's say we run up our tab. Let's run a tab, right? Let's play speculate, because that's always fun. Let's say we take not 100,000. Yep, screw it. Let's take $100,000. $100,000. How much do you think that we could buy? How much compute power do you think we could buy? How much hash do you think we could buy with $100,000? That's easy, actually. That's super easy. I think actually, duh. Let me do this. I think we don't have to actually speculate. The average, I think that people have been seeing as far as like asking for the same kind of setup, like 32 CPUs and stuff like that, was like $60. I think people were saying to me in the comments was like $60, right? So 100,000. What is it? Tell me if I'm doing this math wrong too. 100,000 divided by $60, right, would be 1,666.66. So it's 1,666 times. Let's just say we don't actually get 8,500 hash, right? But it would be 80. Let's just say 75 because we're, this is 7,500 times, am I doing this math right? 1666.66. Okay, let's play this game. I think I did this math right. Right? But we're just playing. We can go into kill hash, whatever it is. I don't really get. But like, this is what it came out to be, right? Our hash rate that we would have would be this much. It'd be 12,499,950, I think, is what is the compute power that we wouldn't be able to do this in CloudMos. We would not, because there's not enough providers. So like, let's take it totally out. I'm being realistic about that. It would never happen. There's not enough compute out there for us to actually lease and rent and do that. And anyway, there's just not. But let's just say if it was like AWS and there was a lot of compute or providers out there that actually had quality stuff, and we would get like 7,500 hash based on like $60 for every 32 CPUs, right? Using about 10 gigs of memory. We would get roughly, if we're dividing that, right? We'd roughly get about 12,499,950. That would get us a month, $9,600, a little over $9,600. At current price, let's just put that in there. So, okay, maybe my math is wrong. So 6, 7, 2, 8. That would still net us as a network with our investment, with that initial investment, right? $52,277 a month. God, my math was way off. Whatever the hell I was doing, just tell me I was wrong. $53,000, my friends. $53,000 a month. We would make it back in 2 months. And then everything else is just profits for the Juno network. That's all it is. And we were being conservative as hell. I don't know what I was doing with my math. My math was way off. I don't know where. Whatever. Goes into a treasury, and we start building back, right? Some centralized controlled entities could just be really smart. Hear this, and I'm going to take credit. You better give me credit. At least sponsor the channel if you guys steal my idea. If you guys steal my idea, at least, hey, come on, kick it back a little bit. Show me some love, baby. Twinkle, twinkle, baby. Twinkle, twinkle. Zephyr was saying, Zeph gonna, Hunter, maybe so. Like, we're just going off current levels, right? Literally a path to success. Yes, there's volatility, there's risk, but oh my God, right? So that's what I wanted to make the video about today. I know a lot of it's speculative, but I'm really trying to drive this narrative because I'm being real. Like no other, I'm going to go out on a limb and say this, guys. No other protocol or opportunity excites me like that. That's real numbers right there. 52,000 guys. That's real numbers right there. Let's just say $52,000 a month times 12. That's $624,000 a year. Minus our initial investment of 100,000. So like, let's say 524,000, $500,000 a year return, potential return, I should say. And that's like, oh, I'm just saying, like, all day, every day. If you guys ever watched Napoleon Dynamite? Remember his friend Pedro when he's running for president? I'm on the operation. Like, not that I can do anything about it, but guys, Juno Network, Juno Communications, development, subbed out. All of the other people, Jake, all of you guys, Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. We can do this. We can do this. We really can do this. Let's do this for the people. Let's do this to show them. Let's knock it out the park. Let's stick it where the sun don't shine. Let's just do this to do this. $100,000 is going to do anything. Would do nothing in comparison to what we've done in the past. It's nothing compared to what we do in the past. But the social investment, the investment that we will stick it to them. Let's stick it to all the haters. Let's do this. They could IBC Zeph to the Cosmos while they're at it. It's a gamble for sure, but it's a realistic gamble. It's a realistic gamble, right? It's not some, there's a viable, like there's a real path to this. There's a real path to this. Granted, the big if is that, of course, we could always get rugged, but let's just say here, right? Risk management. Let's talk about, we've got to stick our neck out sometime to get that golden apple, to get that golden egg, right? We've got to kind of, I wouldn't feel bad if it wasn't like, if it was, as long as it's not us that rugs, right? If it's the Zeph protocol that rugs, so be it, right? But there's an opportunity, and it's always about capitalizing on opportunity. That's all I gotta say. Like, you know, I'm not trying to advocate to like, let's just throw cautious to the wind. I'm not saying that. I get it. There's risk. There's a huge upside to this as well. A huge upside to this. A humongous upside to this. Yeah, it'd be absolutely insane. It would be absolutely insane. What is the hash rate for hero miners right now on hold on. Can we see this here? Can you guys see this? So network hash rate. Am I reading this right? They're doing 524 mega hash. Imagine, okay, let's go back here. Let me show you guys, right? What did I just, 524 mega hash. There you go. Imagine, I want you guys to zoom in on this, right? Juno Network, my cosmonauts, my IBC guy. Come on, guys. Play with me now. This sounds so bad. Don't do that. Look at this number. This is what 524 mega hash is pulling a month. This is in USD, my friends. I got to make sure I'm reading this correctly. What is this? 40,000. Wait, I got it. Oh my gosh. What does this say here? JR, happy Thanksgiving. Hey, cheers, my friend. Hold on. JR, dude, I'm so grateful for you. First, let me just say this. I'm grateful to you. I'm grateful for everybody that comes and watches these rants. They're not even streams, but rants. I'm grateful for the IBC community, the IBC gang, the Cosmos ecosystem, and everybody that I've met thus far. It's been an enjoyable past couple of years. It's been crazy, but cheers, my friends. Cheers. So insane. So what is this? This is zoom in here. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3 million. Is that 3 million? Am I reading this right? 3 million. I appreciate it, Chicken Tacos. $3,888,834 a month. A month. Do you guys hear what I'm saying to you? $3,888,834 is what 524 mega hash is pulling a month off the Zephyr protocol. Now, are you telling me we don't even have to do that? Let's just say we pull something in the lower parts here. You know, I'm throwing it up there. We could be the biggest community DAO ran mining pool on Zephyr protocol, the Juno network. But, you know, I'm shooting for stars, hoping we land on the moon. If we fall on any one of these, it doesn't matter. If we fall on any one of these, it still does not matter. Any of these mega hashes still would not matter. I think every AMD processor and board on Black Friday will come. Chicken Taco's gonna run in Best Buy and push people down. You're our come bitches. Okay, let me. I'm sorry. I'm ranting. I'm ranting, guys. I got so. Mm, I got so much ideas for you, Juno. Um, I don't know. Still gotta. Maybe the people don't want me. Maybe the people don't like me. I don't know, and I don't get voted on. I don't know. Maybe even be by getting voted on, like nothing happens. The only thing that happens by me getting voted on to the Operation Subdow is I am going to uphold the vote of the people at all times, no matter what. That's my commitment. There's transparency and to uphold the will of the people. That's my commitment. I'm not here to make will and deals. I'll throw out ideas, and if people want to go with it, let's go with it. But I can't make things happen on my own, right? All I can do is throw out food for thought for people that digest, and hopefully it nourishes them in their journeys. Signal's in the house. What's up, Signal? Shout outs to Signal, guys. If you guys don't know and don't follow them, you guys definitely do. Get yourself a mint from their recent NFT. I think is it still today till tomorrow? Correct me if I'm wrong. Absolutely love Signal. Helped us with the NFT Nashville branding. Great guys, man. He says, thinking about an investment like that, general question. Usually Juno pays for things with vested Juno or Juno sold off in chunks. Why don't we take out loans more often, pay them off over time? Good question. Why don't we do that? We could definitely do that with something like this. We definitely could, right? And it could be pick a lot of people to be on the subDAO that controls that, so that like it's not going to get ever ran off by like any one group or individual, right? Like as it comes in, sure, portion of it gets going to the loan that we're taking out and we pay it off, right? And then the other part, like, yeah, just speculate, we pay it back just like a bank loan. Why not? I've thought about it for a long time. Everybody said, what does Juno do? Juno could do whatever the hell it does, whatever it wants to do. Juno could do whatever it wants to do. Does it want to be a loan shark? Does it want to be a DAO? Does it want to be whatever the hell it wants to be? It can be whatever it wants to be. That's the great thing about Juno. Gosh, I got this old man, Captain Kirk looking thing going on here, getting grazed. Oh my God. Anyway, Signal, what's up? That's great. Signal, let's talk about that. I really do. I'm like, I know this is a huge risk, but I really do want to talk about this more and more, especially to Juno. It's hard because we're in the middle of this charter thing, but there's some things that we just got to strike while the iron is hot. Everything, but we got Astrovault. We got Astrovault. Well, we'll hopefully have Astrovault. Just say that. At NFT Nashville, we had some interesting discussions. Hopefully I see a proposal going soon for Astrovault. That's my bet. I want, hey, Astrovault wants us. We should be, I think Astrovault would be a good fit for us. We should do it. We should at least show interest and at least show some support there. No reason why we shouldn't. No reason why we shouldn't. I do want to let me actually go into this real quickly, and this is to Chicken Tacos. I want to bring this up here. Share my screen with you guys. We're talking about deploying again, guys. Off $28, I'm running about 31, 32 CPUs on cloud modes, mining Zephyr. I'm getting about 8,400, little over 8,400 hash with this setup. So I'm in profits. Like I'm expected to make about 60 with the current price of what Zephyr is right now, and only paying 28. Again, think about it, Juno. I'm showing you in person, right? I'm showing you in person the capabilities of what we can do. Right? We're already in profits. We're already in profits right now. Profits, I think, guys, you guys know me. I'm a big, you got to realize while they're there, you got to capitalize because they can take it from you. Anyway, but like I was like, yo, I'm mining. This is going well. Somebody asked me, like, is there an epoch or is there a set time for when we get paid out if we're setting all this up? Every mining pool is different. So they're all going to have like different payout setups. So please keep that in mind. I like to use Hero Miner, right? If you go to Hero Miner here, they'll show you like, basically all the information you need to know. You can put in your address down here and look up things, and it'll give you the payment history. It's a little bit lagging, but it'll give you the payment history here. You can see here the mining pools, the payouts are every hour, or payment interval are every hour. This is what I'm looking at, solo or mining pool. Payouts are every hour. Minimum payment is 0.1 Zeph. Now, you can change this, right? You can go into your settings and stuff like that. Depending on the mining pool, you have to click the link, and then you can change that. The link is going to look like, oh, it's one of these. It's going to look like this. And so, like, I was wondering, I was like, I didn't get paid yet because I obviously don't have that amount of Zephyr just yet. It's been like less than 24 hours. But if you are wondering, that's what it is right there. So just letting you guys know. Yeah, GT, man, that's what I'm saying, right? I try to tell people that I'm cooler than an Eskimo's toenail, right? I try to tell people that I'm that cool. People trying to fade the funk. I'm so old. Like, don't listen to me, guys. I'm trying to like quote freaking Outcast songs, and it came out wrong. But yeah, that's basically it for today, guys. That's basically it for today. It's 8 o'clock. I'm gonna go spend some time with my family. Hey, I really do appreciate you guys. I'm just trying to give you guys as best quality content that I can provide. And I know a lot of it's boring. I know a lot of it's repetitive, but that's like the name of the game for me. That's what's really helped out. So I'm just sharing the things that have really benefited me, the food for thought, the mind processes, and the think tank things that come out of here. That's all it is. It's not financial advice. It's just food for thought for people to digest, so that hopefully they can use it as nourishment in their journey, where they're traders and or investors, or they're like developers, whatever it is. That's all we do here. And so I would greatly appreciate it if you guys would take a quick moment, hit that little thumbs up button, no matter where you're watching this, like it, retweet, reshare, whatever profile or platform that you're on when you're viewing this. It really goes a long, long way. I get like crumbs from social media platforms to doing this, but like, the more people that this reaches, the more helpful that it could possibly be. And in you guys doing that, that's what that's going to accomplish. I don't get anything for this. I don't get nothing from YouTube. I don't get nothing from Twitch or Twitter or Twitch for that matter. I just really genuinely hope that this helps people. And if you guys have any constructive feedback or criticisms, let me know. I try to take them in stride. I really appreciate all of you guys. Enjoy your Thanksgiving holiday with your family. Please understand that time is precious. Enjoy it while you can. Make memories with the people that are important to you and whom you are important to. Because really, that's all we got is fleeting moments in this life. Money, crypto, that's all great. But like the real important thing, guys, is this time that we have. So be grateful for it. Be grateful for the little things that you do have, the moments that you do have, the breath that you have in your lungs. And try to make the best of them. Take profits while profits are there. God bless you guys. Peace.